In this video, I will show you how to use the Excel day function along with some examples and important things to remember while using it. So let's get started. The day function in Excel returns the day value of a date. The day is an integer number between 1 and 31. Here is the syntax of the day function. This function accepts only one argument, a valid Excel date. For example, this day formula will return 1 as the day value, this day formula will return 15 as the day value, and this day formula will return 31 as the day value. The day function may return num or value error in some cases. The day function only accepts a valid date as the argument, but if the argument is not a valid date, it returns the value error. For example, in this day formula, the argument string is not a valid date, so it returns the value error. Excel stores dates as serial numbers. It starts from 1st January 1900, which is represented by the number 1. When we supply a number to the date function, but it is not a valid date serial number, the day function returns the num error. For example, in this day formula, the argument number -2 is a valid numeric value, but it is not a valid date serial number, so it returns the num error. The day function is very useful in various date manipulation formulas. In this Excel sheet, I have some dates in this column. Now, I want to get the first day of the month for these dates. Here is the formula that uses the day function to get the first day of the month. Here, I have extracted the day of the date using the day function. I then subtracted this day value from the date to get the last day of the previous month. Finally, I added 1 to it to get the first day of the current month. For example, for this date, the day value will be 8. When we subtract the number 8 from this date, we will get the last day of the previous month, which is 31st December 2023. Finally, when we add 1 to it, it returns the first day of the current month, which is 1st January 2024. As you can see, we now have the first day of the month for all these dates. Here, in this Excel sheet, I have some dates in this column. I want to add the number of years contained in this column to these dates. To do that, I am going to use the day function along with the date, month, and year functions to add or subtract years from the date. Here is the formula to do that. Here, the day function returns a date based on the specified year, month, and day values. I have extracted the year, month, and day values from the original date using the day, month, and year functions respectively. I have added years value given in the column C to the years extracted from the original date to add or subtract years from the original date. As you can see, we now have the updated dates after adding or subtracting years from them. Here, in this Excel sheet, I have some dates in this column. Now, I want to get the last day of the month for these dates. To do that, I am going to use this formula. The EOMonth function returns the last day of the month when we specify 0 as the second argument. Then, I extracted only the day from it using the day function. As you can see, we now have the last day of the month of all these dates. Since the year 2024 is a leap year, the formula returned 29 as the last day of the month for February 2024. Watch these videos to learn more Excel tips, tricks, and how-to tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.